Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that's taken in. It's B.C. Johnson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
On the coverage.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. Cousins throw complete to Thielen. And they'll get this down to the 10.
That's good.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally, and then you change your game plan.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead.
Dan Bailey lining
That's just a solid, methodical. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught in the end zone. So how about that for a statement? They get 2 instead of 1 on the fake, and it's an 8-0 ball game.
Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run the toss here. Edwards. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Edwards, the
first play of the drive, a success. 19 yards.
40-yard line. A gain of 19 yards. And a Raven first down.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
And he only manages a couple here, down to about the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Well, a design run for their wideout. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. One quarter down, 8-0 the score.
With the score, Vikings 8, Ravens 0.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. From the gun, it's Jackson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And oh, this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
Complete to Adam Thielen. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Cousins now from the 50. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Here's a first down throw that's complete and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Here's Jackson being chased out left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle.
Is that it?
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. That one goes for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down. Here's Cousins escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
They'll take over.
But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play off the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson forced out to his left. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Well, the Vikings are pointing. They've got it. Minnesota football. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. There he goes left side. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Ravens 8.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Now K.J. Osborne. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion. And
the third interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Throws right side, and he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Back to it after the pick 6. Cousins. And Rudolph has it left side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. To throw, Cousins. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
To Adam Thielen. A pickup of 18 yards.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Cousins on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And that'll bring up second down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. B.C. Johnson, 47 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get two. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake.
The Ravens take over.
You see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football.
Get off the field.
And they're going to bring this one back. It's a final return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Ravens 16.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Now Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target. And it's second down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes. You can read his hands. And you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it. And oftentimes, knock it away.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Now a run with Edwards. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Looking downfield for Dez. And that is going to be incomplete. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. Across midfield he goes into Raven territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he finds Cook. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. Throwing, Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, his 2nd touchdown of it. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time? That maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by George Iloka. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. It gets intercepted.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Cousins. He'll buy some time right. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Minnesota Vikings.
It's a big one there for the Vikings. 48 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Cousins able to find Jefferson here, complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
And 5 at the 19-yard
And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Again, it's Cousins. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Taken from about the 12. And he returns this to the 22. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and for the third time,
making it happen, Captain. Making it.
Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Brought down back at the 45.
On play action, Cousins. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here, trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. There he goes, right side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he's not going to make it to the goal line. They've been perfect on the night in 2-point conversions, but not here, as this time they come up empty. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a second and forever.
Loss on the play brings up second down.
Here's Snead as they run the jet sweep. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
He was brought down.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. By Jeff Gladney.
It's a big one now. It's a big one. Jackson's pass intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Cook with a run on 1st down, but he'll only manage a couple there before he's taken down.
Ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball.
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit.